Santangelo. I can't pronounce your name. I don't know why.
Santangelo. But I've heard
I
it
knew
so
that
many
was gonna
ways
be the
over the
case.
years that I'm good with whatever.
It's it, you know, Brian has a nice, easy name. You and I, we have interesting names that people probably stumble all the time. So we appreciate you being on though, Adam. For anybody that isn't familiar though with your work, can you give us a quick rundown about who you are and what you work on?
Yeah, well, right now I'm the writer of a comic book called Mantle, which debuted this summer. It's a 4-issue miniseries. The first one is out, and you can get it from my website, or you can get it from Kindle. But the Kickstarter for my second issue, Mantle number 2, is live now, and we've got catch-up bundles, so you can get both that way. And I've 30 years ago, maybe we'll get to into more detail on this. I actually
Mhm.
worked at Marvel as an intern, and I wrote a couple Spider-Man comics. So I actually have other comics credits, crazy enough. They're from 30 years ago. I had a bit of a break between my previous comic and this one.
Nice. And that is true. You do have your Marvel credits. I actually went on Marvel's site and you are listed on there. So it's actually really cool to see that.
It's pretty wild. Yeah. It's almost a whole other person that did that. I was 17. So
All right, well, let's start off with that. Like you said, you were a kid, you were in high school. Why take this long of a break to maybe start another comic?
why am I doing this now, or why did
Yeah.
I do that in the
Yeah,
past? Yeah.
why such a long break, that gap in between?
Well, when you're young and you're 17 and you have an opportunity like the one I had, you kind of think maybe the rest of my life will be like this. Who knows what I've got ahead of me? But I went to college and I graduated and I got a job and started paying rent. And next thing you know, life just moves on. It hasn't been bad. I got married. I had a kid. I've had a great career doing something else. But I knew that I always wanted to get back to doing something creative and ideally comics. And I finally had a bit of time on my hands, getting a little bit older. My daughter's a little bit older, and so I decided to start working on this idea, and now here we are.